Hello friends, welcome back to Cosmopolitan Cornbread. So I thought I would do a little bit of a Wrapunzel scarf haul with y'all because I've been kind of collecting all of the newer scarves that I've been ordering and just kind of wanted to share them all with y'all. So everybody seemed to like it the last time that I did something like that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that again this time. Before I start handling my scarves, let me take my rings off. I always take off the rings that have stones because I'm afraid I'll catch a scarf with one of the prongs or something. So the scarf that I have on is actually one that I think I've shared already. It's the Farmhouse Fancy Scarf, and it's the gray color, and then it's made out of cotton. It is super soft, just super cozy to wear. Wrapunzel actually sent me this one. I loved it so much, I went ahead and I ordered another one in brown. It's also available in kind of a rose color, but these, I love these scarves. Today I'm wearing a clip on one of my scarves as a little accessory. It is called the Regency clip. You can find that on there. I also have the Regency clasp. I also have another clasp. This one I got in kind of a rose gold color. You can see it real good. But all of their accessories, so like their clips or clasps, their headbands, the pins, all of those things are currently on sale. I believe it's 25% off, and that is with the coupon code GLAM25, and I'll put that right up here. So GLAM25 will give you 25% off on all of the accessories on the website, and that sale goes until I believe it is April 6th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So this is another new addition. Not all of these scarves are still available, or maybe not all the colors are still available. Some things sell out pretty quickly. This scarf that I have here is one of the sold out ones. It is called the Hope Scarf, and it's kind of a little bit of a heavier scarf, kind of a pashmina. But oh man, I love the color of this scarf. It's got it's just like the denim blue, darker blues, navy, and then it's got like the lighter detail on there. Again, this is a sold out scarf, so you can't get that one right now. They do sometimes bring scarves back, like if they sell out really fast and they're super popular, sometimes they bring them back, or sometimes they'll bring them back in different colors. All right, so the next one I have is another one of the pashmina, the heavier kinds of scarves. This one's called Peaceful Mornings. It is in the aqua and brown color. So on the inside, it looks like this, so more of the blue, like that. I do actually have this scarf already in two different colors. Like one of my favorite scarves ever is this, and it is the teal and earth color. And then I also have it in mocha, which is just different shades of brown, a much more neutral earth-toned one. And this one, the Peaceful Morning scarf, is still available in a variety of colors. Then the next one I have, this one is called the Layers of Love scarf, and it's got a striped pattern of all different, well, patterns, and all in different shades of gray. And it's kind of neat because when you see this one tied in a wrap, it looks like you're wearing multiple scarves, but it's just the one. And again, that is the Layers of Love scarf. That one is available on the website currently at the time of this recording. And then I have a few of like the twist types of scarves, which is what I call them. So this one here is the bandana 2-in-1 scarf, and it's one of these kind of really lightweight. I store them twisted so that they keep that wrinkly, sort of gauzy crepe texture. But it's patterned on one side like a bandana, and then solid on the other side. So you got kind of like a greenish color and teal together. And so it's a nice lightweight scarf. And again, this one is still available on the website. The bandana 2-in-1. All right, and then I have two more similar to that. And I bought these as soon as they came out with them, but both of these colors have already sold out. So this is called the Winding Floral 2-in-1. And I got a black version and I got the teal version. But the only one that's available is the green one, because both the black and the teal sold out right away. But this is another one of those very lightweight, gauzy texture sort of scarves. So you got like the solid teal on one side, and then a floral teal on the other half. And it's a little bit windy today. We actually have some storms rolling in. I'm appreciating the weather, I mean the temperature anyways, but praying that we don't end up having tornadoes. We're kind of watching that. All right, and then I just have a couple, well, two left. So this one, oh y'all, I love this scarf. It is called the Paisley Patchwork Scarf. And it's got kind of that very kind of rustic country patchwork quilt design. And I have another one that's very similar to this, but it's different colors. But this is a much more muted tones, and absolutely love it. It's got little tassels on the end in kind of coordinating colors. It pulls out the brown, the coppery brown, and then like the gold color. Love that scarf. I have worn it multiple times already. And then the last one that I have here is actually still in the wrapper. I haven't opened it up yet. So on the Wrapunzel website, you have the option, if you wanted to purchase it, of becoming a member. And there's different tiers for the membership. And I decided to go ahead and join, because there's been many times where I've maybe wanted to buy something, but if you purchase at least $59 in the United States, then you can get free shipping. But sometimes I would want like just one thing, and I wasn't going to spend $59. But it was like, do I buy some more goodies, or do I just fork out the shipping, right? With the first two tiers, if you spend at least $12, you get free shipping. And it's very, very easy to spend $12 on Wrapunzel. But I decided to go ahead and join, because with the first two tiers for the membership, if you spend at least $12 in the United States, you get free shipping. So instead of $59, I would only have to spend $12, which would pretty much cover any scarf that I want to purchase without having to purchase extra things to get free shipping, or just pay out the shipping. So I went ahead and signed up. In addition to the free shipping, if you spend over $12, you get a sneak peek of any new lines that they have coming out of scarves. They offer monthly members-only prices on some of their best sellers. You get a birthday coupon. If you renew your membership, you get a free shaper. They have members-only sales that go on. You get a free no-slip headband with your very first purchase once you become a member. And y'all, having a no-slip headband or shaper is like crucial when it comes to wearing scarves, because it's really the game changer that makes everything stay still on your head. You also get early access to the Black Friday coupon, and you get the scarf of the month. And again, this is the middle tier. A lot of those are actually for the first tier, but I was really kind of interested in getting the scarf of the month. Now, you don't know what's going to come. You don't know what color or anything like that, but I can tell you the first one that came, I already love it. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up here. You can hear my wind chimes going from all this wind that's kicking up. So this one came with not just the scarf, tuck this in my little box here so it don't blow away. But it also came with a little accessory. Let's see here what it is. Y'all, it's a pretty little pin. And if you look close, it's a lady with a head wrap and earrings. So I will put a picture of it right here so you can see it better. So the scarf, y'all, I can already tell you I will love this scarf because the colors are just right up my alley. I am a big fan of blue, especially darker blue colors. You can probably tell by some of the scarves that I buy. That first one that I showed you that's already sold out was very similar colors to this one, but not exactly the same. All right, so this one is a rectangle scarf, and it's kind of like the other ones where you've got different patterns going down it, which is kind of nice because then when you tie it on your head, it looks like we are wearing multiple scarves. But I love the colors of this scarf. It's kind of a sort of a sheer scarf. You can kind of see my arm through there. But this was the scarf of the month, y'all. This and the little pin. This was the scarf of the month for March. So I can't wait to see what the April one will be, what the next one will be. So that is it for today, friends. Again, you can check out all of these scarves and I will link them in the video description down below. God bless, and I'll talk to y'all next time.